If you want to know how to travel on a budget and still have an amazing trip, these budget hacks are going to save you hundreds or maybe even thousands of pounds on your next trip. Did you know that flying during peak season can actually double or even triple your travel costs? So instead, you need to be planning your trips during the off seasons. For places like Europe and the Caribbean, that means April to May, or September to November. Doing this is going to have you saving really big on flights and hotels, and you're even going to be able to avoid crowds. So it's a win-win. So you can use Google Flights or Skyscanner to track the cheapest days to fly. And then what I've seen is that Tuesdays and Wednesdays are usually the days that have the lowest fares. Next, staying in luxury hotels is absolutely amazing, of course, but it can quickly drain your budget. But luckily, there are cheaper and sometimes free ways to stay in nice accommodation. So the first one is Airbnb, which is really good for finding private rooms and entire apartments at low costs. And if you're someone who doesn't plan to be in your room much and you don't mind sharing with other people that you maybe don't know, then hostels are a really good option, giving you the opportunity to meet new people and just kind of get out there more. And a lot of these hostels actually do offer private rooms, but just at a really low price. Now for my last option, and I bet you have never considered this one, house sitting. Yep, house sitting. So there are literally websites out there like Trusted House Sitters that let you stay at someone's house in exchange for pet services, so looking after their animals. Also, if you use sites like Booking.com or Hotwire for last minute deals, you can really get some luxury stays at crazy low prices, so be sure to check those out too. Next, when it comes to food, eating out every day is going to eat up a really large portion of your budget, and I mean that quite literally. But the truth is that you can still eat well and enjoy meals without overspending. You need to get out and try the location's street food. It's more likely to be cheap, delicious, authentic, and a lot better than what you'd get if you went to a fancy restaurant. Also, check out local markets. So there you're going to be able to buy fresh, affordable groceries like a local. And then if you are staying in somewhere like an Airbnb, cook at your apartment, especially for breakfast and snacks. Now, if you really want to know where the good places are, what you need to do is ask the locals where they eat. That's how you're going to be able to find the best food for the best prices without falling into all the tourist traps. Okay, moving on. When we go away, there's usually a lot of pressure to do all the main attractions. And although there's nothing wrong with that, and you can create some really good experiences from doing so, you don't have to. And not doing so can save you a fortune and you'll still be able to have fun. Some of my own best experiences have been totally free. So try going on free walking tours. Many cities offer them and they're a really good way to get out, explore and meet new people. In a lot of locations, there's also going to be options for things like hiking, beaches, and also visits to nature parks. And then lastly, check out museums and other free local attractions. So you're going to need to do a little bit of research on this, but you're often going to be able to find free days or events. What you need to do is just Google the city that you are and free things to do, and you're going to be so surprised at how much there is to explore without having to spend a lot of money. And then finally, there's taxis. And Ubers and taxis are super convenient when it comes to getting around. They definitely are, but they do eat up your budget fast. So the next time you go away, try to step outside your comfort zone a little bit and try taking public transport. And this could mean buses, a metro, or even a tram. You could even rent a bike or walk, but you need to make sure that it's safe to do so. Moving around like this is going to be a lot cheaper, and it's also going to give you the opportunity to be able to immerse yourself in the culture and explore more. If you do choose to do this, make sure that you download Google Map offline before your trip, as that way you can navigate around even if you don't have Wi-Fi. We do not want you getting lost abroad. See, traveling on a budget, it does not mean missing out. It just means being smarter and traveling smarter. Feel free to share any travel budget tips that you have in the comments.